What is the factored form of 9x raised to the power 6 plus 15x raised to the power 4 plus 12x squared? The first step here, that we will write each term as 9x raised to the power 6, 15x raised to the power 4, and 12x squared. This is the first step. I wrote the terms as it is. Then I will factor each one. How can we factor each one? What did we do? First, I go to the constant number, to the coefficient. And after I go to the coefficient, I just want to write a numbers in prime, and a combination of prime numbers that if I multiply them, I get this, the composite number. Look at the first one now. In the first one here, as we said before, the prime number are 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, and so on. Look at number 9. Number 9, give me 2 or 3 or 4 numbers that if you multiply them, if you multiply prime numbers with each other, you get 9.
3 multiplied by 3.
3 multiplied by 3.
So 3, and then how many x here we have? We have 6 x's. So we say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the first step. Look at the second one now. The second one is 15. I will look at numbers that if I multiply them from the prime numbers, I get 15. They are
3 by 5.
So 3 and 5. Then how many x we have here?
4.
4.
2, 3, 4. Then I look at 12x squared. They are 3 by 2 by 2. Is it right?
Yes.
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 Then how many x we have?
2.
1,
2.
2. Yes. This is the first step. I factor each term. After that, we have to find the GCF. How can we find the GCF? By look at the common of them.
X.
This one, 3, and this x, and also this x. So these are the common, is it right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
because of that, I will say now that the common or the GCF here is 3 times x, which is 3x squared. Done?
Teaches 3x to the power of 2. Oh.
Yes. Now then, after that, I will say that then this term, which is 9, the yellow one that I wrote it here, 9x to the power 6 plus 15x to the power 4 plus 12x squared, which I say the problem here, I rewrite the problem. It's equal to, what is the GCF here? It's a 3x squared, is it right? I will write it here.
Yes.
Then I open a big bracket. I will go now to the first term. Look at the first term. If we remove the GCF, which is inside the rectangle, this 3 and this one and this one, if we remove them, what variables and numbers will be left?
For the
3
3x.
and this one and this one and this one and this one. So left we have 3x raised to the power 4.
4.
Yes.
4.
Look at the second one now. Hala, we said here that the sign is plus, so I will write here plus. Then, if we remove 3, x and x, what is left? Which
5x
variables will be?
5x
5x
squared.
squared. Bravo. And then, look at the sign here. It is what? It's a plus.
4x plus.
I mean here, plus, yeah. Then I will go here. If I remove 3, x and x, what will be left?
4.
4.
4.
1, 2, bravo, 4. So this is the way how can I factor a monomial from a polynomial.
Teacher,
Yes, Farah.
I cannot make like 3 to find 9. I can make still to me 3x. Like I have 9x to the power of 6. I make 6 minus 2 from the GCF, which is 6 minus 2 equal 4. And x is repeated
You
4
mean
times.
that divided?
And instead of seeing like this table, I can see I will write the GCF 3x to the power of 2. Then I will go return to each term like 9x to the power of 6
Divide
minus,
by 3x squared.
yes,
Divide.
like this.
Yes. Oh, this is an improved way. Later on, you will discover it. That you will say, I just divide each term by 3x squared.
Mm.
This is because it's the beginning. We just use this way.
Okay.
Okay, let's have another example now. Factor each polynomial. This is number 37. We have 17x y raised to the power 4 and 51x squared y cubic. Now, the first step, as we said, let's factor each term. The 17, give me two prime numbers that if I multiply them or 3, I get 17.
1 multiply 17.
Yes, because it's a prime. The 17 is prime. So I choose write it as 17 only. Then, how many x we have?
1.
1.
1.
And how many y? 4.
4.
Look at 51 now. Now give me combination of prime numbers that if I multiply them, I get 51.
21 multiply 3.
17 times 3.
Okay, yes.
17 times 3. Then, x squared. So how many x we have?
2. 2x.
And how many y? 3 y's. Is it right?
3.
Yes.
Yes.
Now then, let's find the GCF. 17 x y, y, and y. Is it right?
Yes.
Yes. So I will say now that the GCF here is 17 x y y y. The common only.
Teacher,
Yes, Asma.
after 17, is coming to 17, and why x is coming to x. There is 3, is it between them?
3. Yx is what?
Why x is coming to x? There's a 3 in between them. 3.
No, no. Okay, this is multiplied.
Oh, okay.
Then y. This is the 3 ones. So the GCF here, it will be 17 x y cubic.
Oh, yes.
So I will say now that it's equal to, I will write now 3, 17 xy cubic times, let's factor it now. Here we wrote first the GCF. Then the question here, it was 17xy to the power 4 plus 51x squared y cubic. So there are plus between them. Look at the first one now. If we remove the 17, this is the 17, remove it from here, and x, and y, and y, and y. So what is left?
Why?
Y.
Why?
Look at the second one. If we remove the 17, and x, and y, and y, and y, if I remove the GCF, which will be remain?
3x.
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 3x. So after I factorize it, I have to say that 17xy raised to the power 4 plus 51x squared y cubic is factored to be as 17xy cubic times y plus 3x. Is it clear?
Yes. Yes.
Now, shall we use another example? Or is it clear, Khaled?
No problem, teacher. If you want to start,
Miss, can you give me another example or us?
Sorry?
Can you give us another example?
Yeah, okay. Now, number 23. 14 n cubic minus 35 n squared plus 28. What we have to do at the first step?
teacher, it's 20. Which question? Teacher, what's the next question again?
23.
Okay.
Now, I wrote now the terms 14 in cubic, 35 in squared, and 28. Besma,
Yes, teacher.
I want you now to factorize 14 in cubic.
Okay, wait. We can say 2 multiply.
Yes, is it right?
Yes, 2 multiply 2.
No, 2 multiply 7. Only.
Yeah, 2 multiply 7.
How many ends?
3 ends.
N. Thank you. Now, thank you, Basma. Now,
This is which question?
23.
Okay, thank you, teacher.
Okay, you are welcome. Ranim.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, Ranim. 35 n squared.
Okay.
I want you factorize it.
35 n squared. Teacher, what do you mean?
Sorry? $35. Give me two numbers that if you multiply them, you get 35.
Teacher, can I answer?
Miss, can I please?
Where's the name?
Teacher, can I answer?
Wait. We have to wait her name. Yes, her name.
Sorry, teacher, but I think that I have problem in Zooms.
Okay, so yeah, the 35.
Teacher, can I answer?
Okay.
It is 7 multiplied by what?
Oh, 7n multiplied by 5. No, 7
Thank
times
you.
5.
So 5 times 7 times how many n's?
For 2.
2. Thank you. Thank you so much, Rani. Now, let's choose.
Teacher, can I answer the third one?
Who says? Who's talking?
Me. Jude.
Yes, Jude. Yeah. 28.
4 multiplied by 7.
Okay, but I want to write 4 as a comma, as a prime, not keep it as 4. 2,
Multiplied by 2 multiplied by
2.
yes.
Okay, thank you. Then,
Miss, I
after
have a
that,
question.
yes, Huda.
Why we make it 7 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2? It should to be 7 multiplied by 4.
Well, they are 7 multiplied by 4. But I told you that the prime numbers, it must be one from these numbers. Okay?
Okay.
So if you multiplied 7 by 2, 14. By another 2, it's 28. Or another way that you talked in grade 6, you said now, Jude said that we have, if you multiply 7 times 4, you get the 28. Then, but this 4 is a combination from 2 and 2. So you
Yeah,
can
we
write
took.
it as 2 times 2 times 7.
Okay.
Then after that, where's Yara?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, Yara. What is the GCF here?
Where?
Yeah.
Teacher, where and which question?
Number 23.
Okay.
Are you with us, Yara?
Yes, yes.
Yalla, give me. What is the GCF here? Which factor is a common? Thank you, Yara. Yes, Jenna.
It's 7n squared.
7. Let's look.
7
And
n squared.
do you have n here? A third term?
Oh no.
No, so you say only it's 7.
Okay.
Then, so 14 n cubic minus 35 n squared plus 28 is equal to, I wrote the GCF, which is 7, then I opened a big bracket. Then, if I remove the 7, what is left here?
You are writing with white marker.
Yes.
Now it appears the color
So,
because the white is appearing.
it's okay. So here now, if I have the GCF 7, so what will be remain? Which will be left?
2n cubic.
2n cubic.
2 n cubic. Now let's ask Huda.
Okay.
Yes, Huda. If we now look at the second term, if you remove the GCF 7, if you remove it, okay, which terms or which variables and constant will be remain? Yes, Huda.
5 to
أيوة.
the 5n to the power 2.
Thank you. 5 n squared. Now, thank you, Huda. Now look here. Which sign shall I put between this term and this term, plus or minus? Look at the first here, the original
Minus.
equation. It's minus, so I have to put here minus, then plus. Minus, minus, plus, plus. Then the last one, if I remove the GCF 7, which numbers will be remain? 2 and 2, which is 4. Is it right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, teacher.